Getting cash out of a cash point isn't that hard in the UK. But even if it was, you can use a debit card for pretty much anything. But what happens if it wasn't that way? What happens if the country you lived in was in the midst of a cash crisis? India, a country which for the last few months has been struggling in the aftermath of a new government policy. It's called demonetisation. The aim is to clamp down on corruption by removing the so-called black money earned through illegal activity. Put simply, it means the rapid recalling of old banknotes, but a delay in issuing new ones has caused the country serious problems. My journey starts here in the Western Ghat Mountains of the southwest. I want to speak to rural people to see how demonetisation has affected them. First up, I meet a physically challenged man, a shopkeeper named Ansil. He describes what's going on.
നോട്ട് നിരോധിച്ചിട്ട് 15% കൊണ്ട് ഈ ജനങ്ങളെ കൈകാര്യം ചെയ്യാൻ സാധിച്ചില്ല. അതുവരെയാണ് ഈ 100% നോട്ട് നിരോധിക്കാനായിട്ട് അതിനുള്ള ഒരു പോംവഴി നമ്മൾ കണ്ടെത്തിയിട്ട് വേണമായിരുന്നു. അതാണ് ഏറ്റവും വലിയ അപജയം നമുക്ക് തോന്നുന്നത്.
The thing is, not everyone has a negative view on the issue. Higher up in the plantations, I meet a lady called Selve picking tea. Rather than being concerned about demonetisation, she's more focused on the positives of Prime Minister Modi's social inclusion goal to try and provide every Indian with a bank account. Feeling more comfortable off camera, she went on to explain that even for manual workers that are affected, if demonetisation can fight corruption as part of the Prime Minister's plan for a fairer and more equal India, then it would be worth it in the long run. This seems to be a view shared by many.
മത്സ്യബന്ധനത്തിന് പോയപ്പോൾ ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് വരുന്ന പഴയ നോട്ടായിരുന്നു. അത് നിരോധനം വന്നപ്പോൾ പഴയ നോട്ടാണ്. അത് മാറാനായിട്ട് വളരെ ബുദ്ധിമുട്ടുണ്ടായിരുന്നു. 15,000 രൂപ 20,000 രൂപ പണി കിട്ടി ഞങ്ങൾക്ക്. പക്ഷെ അത് കിട്ടിയാൽ എല്ലാ പഴയ നോട്ട് തരും. പക്ഷെ എങ്ങനെ മാറും? ബാങ്കിൽ കൊണ്ട് കൊടുത്ത് 2-3-4 ലക്ഷം രൂപ മാറത്തുള്ളൂ. അപ്പോൾ തൊഴിലാളിക്ക് ബുദ്ധിമുട്ടുണ്ടായി.
But what of the real pain that people have had to endure as a result of this decision? Are there people who disagree with it entirely? I'm taking the overnight train to the coast to find out. This morning I'm at a major port. Fishing is big business here. Like most primary industries, it relies on there being enough cash in the market in order to pay thousands of fishermen and dock workers that make it all work. A short distance away on the beach, I run into two men called Babu and Joseph. They're keen to share their experience of the last few months.
ഞങ്ങളിപ്പോൾ പണിക്ക് പോയിട്ട് വരുമ്പോഴേ ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് കിട്ടുന്ന 2,000 രൂപയ്ക്കാണ് കിട്ടുന്നത്. ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് ആ ചില്ലറ പറയാൻ ഭയങ്കര ബുദ്ധിമുട്ട്. ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് ചായ കുടിക്കാൻ നിവൃത്തിയില്ല. ഞങ്ങൾ രണ്ടും കടലിൽ പോണതാണ്. ഞങ്ങൾക്കിപ്പോൾ ഈ 1000 നോട്ട് താൻ തന്ന് അതൊരിക്കലും ഗുണമാകില്ല. ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് പണിക്കൂട്ടൊന്നും കിട്ടണമില്ല. ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് ചായ കുടിക്കാൻ നിവൃത്തിയില്ല. ഞങ്ങൾ തെണ്ടിയാണ് നടക്കുന്നത്.
Demonetisation has clearly had a life-changing impact for certain people here. With some people unable to even meet basic needs, it's easy to understand the anger they have towards the government. A short distance away again, I meet a man called Manian. He owns a beach cafe. I'm keen to ask him if he thinks the policy has helped fight corruption. But first, here's his story.
My business also very less now because everybody have no money to spend. And my restaurant is for tourists, but you know one thing, everyone is going to Sri Lanka because they have no problem, there are no issues, but everyone very easy to jump out to Kerala to Sri Lanka, so everyone preferring going there.
Despite what it says on his t-shirt, I still expected Manian to be a bit closed and afraid to talk about the government's motive for demonetisation, but I couldn't have been more wrong.
So they didn't get any black money, so it's not good. Actually, I think they did for the future of election. And now it's coming 5 states in election, so I think they did for that.
So this is like a populist.
Yeah, it's
thing.
It's political game. Yeah.
On my way back to the airport, I reflect on Manian's words. Clearly, the policy has had a profoundly negative effect on many people, particularly those paid a daily cash wage. But I'm also surprised to see support for it, even amongst those people who are meant to be worst affected. Fighting corruption and clamping down on untaxed wealth are popular ideals for many people. Most of the complaints I've heard have been more about how it was implemented rather than the principle itself. Critics would say it only tackles small-scale corruption, and that the proceeds of large-scale corruption are not in cash, but tied up in assets such as property, gold, or even outside the country, and that the suffering it's caused was not worth it. It's quite hard to argue with that. And whether there ever will be any real, long-term benefit from demonetisation, only time will tell. Lawrence De Silva, Southwest India.